What is the Italian word of the day for today, Wednesday, 11 January 2023? The word is notte, and notte translates to English as night. And I decided to wait till later in the day to film this so that it was night. So it's night out here. And roughly by time of day, night can be a hard term to pinpoint a definition for. Where I live, it's kind of once the sun sets, it's night. I live far enough from the equator and not so far that I'm in the Arctic, so we don't have 24 hours of daylight or nightlight or lack of light, kind of. Nightlight being like the stars or aurora borealis or something like that. So different parts of the world, night may have no darkness. It might be 100% sunshine depending on the time of year. But I live in a place currently, just northern suburbs of Seattle, Washington State, United States of America, where we do have night and we do have dark, like no sunlight during part of the day year round. Or I guess that's technically part of the 24-hour cycle year round that makes up a day. We do get no sunlight for part of that year round, but there are not all places in the world are like that. In Islam, so I'm a Muslim, and in Islam, fasting during Ramadan is observed from sunrise to sunset, so one could say one can eat during the night. And so it's not the same as like a don't eat anything in a day. It's we eat our food during the night. And yeah, and my soulmates and I have planned our first Ramadan fasting together. However, we will not observe it until we reside together. 1, 2, we will not start partway through Ramadan for our first Ramadan together. It's a first full Ramadan. So if we move in together on day 5, we start the next Ramadan, for example. If we move in 2 days before the start of Ramadan, we observe that coming Ramadan. And if we move in 5 days after the Ramadan, it's the next Ramadan, that kind of thing. So night matters in my religious culture of Islam for fasting. And so it becomes harder in higher latitudes or closer to the poles, because sunrise to sunset, well, if there's no sunset, there's a problem. So night can actually be a hard term to define rigidly across all latitudes on planet Earth. Anyway, so that is my Italiano word of the day, notte, translating to English as night. Happy night.